So I want to spend a few moments just to kind of talk about what do the claims cost. And these are claims where CNA and Schinnerer have actually paid out money for a claim that alleged that the design professional negligently performed CA services. When you look at the average cost of claim, it's about just over almost $131,000 for the average for the entire program. When you look at the average of the top 25%, it jumps quite significantly to just over $200,000. And when you look at the biggest of the claims, the top 10%, it really gets to be some significant dollars. It's $435,000. Now, what I want you to remember is that this is just what the insurance company has paid. You have to think about what deductible you have and add that to these numbers. So when you look at your deductible obligation and then you add it, even when you look at the average cost of a claim, the cost of a claim alleging negligent performance of CA services can be quite significant. But I've had many people say, $130,000, that doesn't seem so bad. You need to remember that this is just the insurance company's money. You must add your deductible to this in order to get a good sense of what a claim may cost you if you negligently perform your CA services. When you look at the claim type, you'll see we've broken it down to 4 primary areas. So 7% is others. There's a whole host of very small things. But I wanted to point out 2 areas in particular, and that is the bodily injury, which is 21%, and then the delays and extras, which is 40%, almost half of all the claims. We're going to talk about the bodily injury claims a little bit later on, but note that this is frequency. So of all of the claims that come in, if you had 100 claims alleging negligent performance of CA services, 21% of them are going to be related to bodily injury. But the biggest portion of the pie is really the delays and extras. And when you really look at those claims, the 40% of the claims, when you really get in there and look at them, most of them are dealing with the submittal review process. So we're really going to spend some time talking about the submittal review process because this is where we're seeing the biggest risks in CA services. We have talked to many attorneys about what's going on and what's happening and why they're so bad. And we've got some things that we think can be very helpful to you in managing that risk. But 40% of the claims that come in are related to delays and extras. Contractor is saying that I'm going to be delayed, I need extra money because your design professional is not doing his CA job properly, and that CA job that you're not doing properly is really, really focusing on the submittal review process.